Like, she's such a big slut whore. I saw her plastered, puking everywhere. And you're like, hey, I was just a little tipsy. There's nobody that will ruin your life more than a scorned woman. They never let it go. It never goes away. Can you guys see it? Put a 1 in the chat. I'm making sure here. So men oftentimes when they, I don't know why the chat isn't updating for me. When they, oh, do we not have it up? Is it up? Oh, it is now. Okay. All right. So when men are offended, they'll fight it out, right? They might yell at each other. They might beef, but then after they'll be friends, right? It'll be like beef, 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 friends. Beef, 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 friends. Beef, 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 friends, pals. And, you know, they're very willing to let the past go. Are women willing to let the past go? Never. And if you've ever done anything wrong ever, they'll be sure to bring it up. Every mistake I've ever made, women that are angry with me are sure to bring it up. They live in the past. Where men, they just are happy because they live in the present. So one thing that women will do when they're angry is they make up shit. They just, do you know what? Like, I kind of want to tell one of the rumors they always put about me and the actual story versus the real story. But I don't really want to go into it today. But it'll be like an example. Maybe one day I'll go through my hit pieces and I'll clarify some things. But an example would be, you might have gotten drunk at a party and been a little boozy, right? But the women will be like, she's such a big slut whore. I saw her plastered, puking everywhere. And you're like, hey, I was just a little tipsy. Let's face it. Our generation is in a testosterone crisis, thanks to modern lifestyle, poor diet, and environmental toxins. Low testosterone can sabotage your health and vitality. Reclaim your edge and bring your levels back to where they belong so you can live stronger, healthier, and with purpose. That's where Man's Edge from Neutronics Labs comes in. The powerful formula combines 4 clinically proven ingredients: fenugreek, IGF-1, NO2, and Tungcat Ali to ignite your body's own testosterone factory. Studies show fenugreek, along with IGF-1 and other clinically backed ingredients in Man's Edge, can help boost your testosterone up by 46%. Plus, Man's Edge patented liposome delivery has up to 98% absorption, far better than your typical powders or pills. So you can actually feel the difference. Right now, you can save 50% on all orders when you auto ship and use my code PEARL. Get the edge today and don't settle for anything less. Visit getmansedge.com and reclaim your vitality today. And then she'll tell that to not 1, but 10 people, you know. It's never just one person, you know. And I think that is like the worst part about a scorned woman is you just have to do so much reputation repair because you don't, half the time you don't even know they're angry and they have destroyed your reputation times 10, where you have said, like, you know, maybe you've talked a little bit of shit about your wife, but and it'll be like your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing moment of your life. They'll bring up. And not only will they bring it up, they'll put it on the internet. They will. Scorned women, man. They never quit. They misremember all the time. Bring up every mistake you've ever had. That's my face, right? Any mistake, you know, I've ever had, they just bring it up over and over again. Yes, I get it. And it's worse because if you're a forgiving person, like if you don't remember everything they did to you, you're like punished because in the war, you don't have a list of every bad thing they've done. You forgot. You moved on. But they have a list for you. They have a never-ending list. They try to get you fired. They did get me fired. You know, one scorned, offended woman mass reported my channel and I was unemployed for a year and a half. She got 20 people fired, one scorned woman. And let me tell you, I had to fire my entire staff. We had a lot of people there, and I bet she would be happy about it. I bet if you looked at her face, she'd be like, great, that was really good. I'm happy. Oh, do you know what? I need to make another slideshow or another slide I forgot to add because insults, they will throw at you. Let's do throw at you to ruin your reputation. Can we, let's brainstorm that we haven't even gotten to the main topic, but I just thought this was kind of fun. One is pedo. That's one they throw at you. Creep. I want you guys, we'll come back to that, but I just want you guys to be brainstorming. They bring up every mistake you've ever had. They try to get you fired. They antagonize you. So anything bad you've ever done, they'll antagonize you. They'll never let it go ever. A scorned woman will take years off your life, literally. If you're an incel in the chat, consider yourself lucky. Because women, it's like, do you want to deal with this? No. Women have no idea how many people live in fear of them. We live in fear of the crazy reputation destruction. A woman may key your car. Lawsuits. You know, I think that's what scares me the most is women will drag you to court over nothing. They might not even lose the case or win the case, but I had to pay the lawyers and bring up all this mental energy I could have spent on my show. And it just never ends. They'll call you a pedo, a creep, a rapist. It never ends. Oh, is whatever in the chat? Welcome to the show, Brian. If you have anything to add to the PowerPoint, let me know. You're obviously an expert at this. And the reputation destruction goes so deep. They will find your best friend. They will find the person that's closest to you just to poison the well. Just to start saying every bad thing you've ever done. If you've ever said anything bad about anyone, they will exaggerate it and times it by 10 and tell that person. It never ends. It never ends. Well, I need one insult they throw at you, Brian. Come on. I mean, you're an expert on this. You really are. Oh, narcissists. That's a good one. I rejected a girl who I never met in person. She stalked me for 10 months and contacted all the people I worked with. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm laughing. But I feel for the men because these women, predator, that's a good one. These women, they do the same thing to me because I have these talking points. Abuser, thank you. Manipulator, I knew he would be the perfect person. Abuser, manipulator. And the funny thing is everything that women say about men, women are. Okay. They call men pedos. Who's getting in trouble for sleeping with students? Men or women? Who? They say that the men are the creeps, right? They say men will screw anything, but if you look at women's exes, they're way worse than men's exes. And we take them out in public, right? The creep, the rapist. I mean, have you ever told a woman no for sex? Men are like, you say no, and the men are like, all right, here. Especially nowadays, the women say, oh, I don't know. They're like, get off. Narcissist. I mean, the women are the ones that can't stop talking about themselves. Oh, sociopath. That's a good one. Manipulator, abuser, predator.